Since the COVID pandemic hit us in these parts of the world, part of the measure was to restrict movement of people. So this limitation of movement also affected the food availability. So we had an immediate impact of food shortages, and so we saw an immediate price hike. Even the variety of the various foods in the market was affected. When you look at the food systems here in Kenya, we have a problem with the food supply chains. We don't have proper infrastructure in the market. So high food wastage and food loss is one of the things that is happening in the markets. Most of our markets are very congested. So even to ensure that there is social distancing is a problem. We have other partners who are rethinking these food market solutions, and we are thinking about a market in the future that is infrastructure that allows the food to be presented in clean and very hygienic environments, but even more importantly, markets that will have facilities that also reduce wastage, reuse and get the waters being harvested, that uses solar energy to power the markets, and that also ensure that the waste coming out of the markets is collected, is recycled, produces energy. These are the smart markets of the future.
The COVID crisis shined a bright light on long-standing issues in the U.S. food system, a food system that was grown out of the poisoned soil of systemic racism and exploitative capitalism. There's a laundry list of things that I could name, but from where DC Green stands at the intersection of food justice and health equity, what's clear to us is that we as a society need to be investing in food as medicine. The mortality rates from COVID among our Black and Brown communities were astonishing, but they weren't surprising. They are the direct result of disinvestment from communities of color, lack of access to healthy food, and the underlying conditions of diabetes and diet-related chronic illnesses that go along with it. We saw in this country our school systems stepping up to meet the challenge, but even there, the chronic disinvestment from these societal supports meant that the food that is being served at our schools is also not actually nourishing our people. It's time for us to meet this crisis and see what it's unfurled for us. The need to truly invest in systems that bring food as medicine to all our people.
At WHYFARM, we have been promoting agricultural education amongst our followers for over 5 years. COVID-19, however, has really literally pushed them over the edge to literally start planting something, right? So what did we do? Right, we responded by being able to provide seedlings, seeds, soil, and materials to plant in, such as pallet grow boxes, for those folks who have been really following our message online, right? We provide these seedlings at a very affordable rate so that everyone can actually afford it and go to their backyard and, as we say, plant your plate. So we partnered with CARDI, the Caribbean Agricultural Research and Development Institute, to donate seedlings, not any kind of seedlings, sweet potato, healthy seedlings, right? From a very generous farm I came from in central Trinidad, to donate almost over 1,000 seedlings to new planters as well as farmers within the community and environs.
The Plant Your Plate community is an online platform where beginner farmers and farmers could share their gardening tips, tricks, and advice. It was created in response to the COVID-19 situation, where a lot of persons began gardening but didn't have a clue about what to do. In this community, persons share their advice about how to deal with pests and how to plant their garden, as well as barter their goods and crops. We have over 100 members. Over the past month, we've seen people sharing their excitement for gardening, and it's growing enormous. This kit was created in response to the COVID-19 crisis, and farmers or gardeners were presented with a variety of seeds that they can now grow in their garden to secure their plate.
You know, shout out to WHYFARM and the ability to really always be unique, whereby you are now guaranteed fresh produce without having to come outside. So within the remit of quarantine and stay at home and be safe, you are also now being healthy. One more than that you could ask.
I once said on an interview that the COVID-19 actually created an opportunity for people to become more food conscious as to where their food comes from, and not just accepting from where it comes from, but to be able to create your own food at home in your garden. So again, this is WHYFARM. Look forward for all your support. Don't forget, and it's not too late to plant your plate.